big, big starfish right there. And he said he found a
Oh, wow. I see
purple
it.
knobby.
I recognize the texture. I thought it was a rock.
Yeah, he camoed himself, didn't he? He got it from all
That's a
these.
starfish.
You got to camo yourself from these human beings, right?
Yeah.
They'll kill you. Careful.
That's a starfish. Do you see how big it is?
Yeah,
Oh my
she's lucky
goodness.
because I do this all the
I've
year,
never
every
seen
year.
one that big.
That's a beast.
Ever.
That's what they're supposed to be.
All right.
Get a picture.
Definitely.
She's a lucky little. The kids are lucky. My grandkids.
You gotta get your feet in there for reference.
Yeah, good job. So, this is about as healthy as I found. So you said there's a big knobby over there in the wall,
Yeah,
huh?
it's one about that size clinging to the wall.
He's purple.
Yeah, and then there's one about that size, maybe a little bit bigger, that's orange.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So they're not. I've never used the word extinction. All my colleagues use the word extinction, not me. I have hope. I use genocide.
Moving right there.
I have hope. If I didn't have hope, I wouldn't do this.
Boy, and this ocean is pretty massive, more so than
Nature
Well-
seems to have an ability to recover from pretty
Well-
much any natural disaster. I don't know about unnatural disaster.
Well, this is Fukushima's ongoing, and that's the thing. Until we address the issue, everybody's saying, "Now, how can we fix it when it's ongoing for 10 years?"
Yeah, Fukushima. Is that the nuclear plant?
Yeah. and
So there's fallout that's traveling.
Well, what's happened is we have the cores have melted down, and they're in the ocean. So the cores, that never happened at Chernobyl. It's never happened in the history of mankind. We don't even know what it is.
Right. This is the first one that affected the ocean. Is what you're saying.
Well, yeah, affected the biosphere. It's never happened any time a full core out belt. Now, so they've been picking up tracer elements in this bay the whole time. So there's a tracer element now that they're calling. They don't even know what it is. I named it plutonium. So because it's never happened.
Right. So when people talk about clean energy, it's because
Not nuclear.
yeah.
We do such a good job in California because, especially Pacific Grove, people could learn from Pacific Grove because they're like Europe. They've lowered their consumption.
Yes.
And that's the answer, is lower your consumption and your footprint, which Pacific Grove has done. The only place in the country that's done it.
Do you see the little brown fish right there?
But, and then California's producing 200% more solar a day than they can use. But the other states are blocking it from coming into the grid.
You want to get down on your feet. You gotta be careful because these
So,
rocks are
I mean, it isn't like we don't try here, right?
Right.
There's plenty of people that are conscious, not in the rest of the country. They think she's something just to their advantage.
Yeah.
That's the problem. These kids, the young people don't think like that. I hope not.
No. These are barnacles.
Yeah,
That's limpet.
limpet. Nice.
The barnacles, they come out like this. They go.
They're vertebrates. They're cool.
And they all eat when the water comes up.
There's little teeny, it's called plankton. That's the problem when everybody talks about, well, how do the whales all die? I says, people don't realize what a whale eats. They don't eat salmon.
They eat krill or plankton.
Plankton.
You don't want to touch it?
Same with the barnacles. Same with the clams. Same with the sea anemones. They all eat the same thing. So do we. It's the staff of life.
You see him?
Well, I'm glad we found it. Good work.
Yeah, that's a huge starfish. And look, there's a baby crab right there.
You look like an LA dude. But you grew up here, huh?
Yeah, I'm from here.
All right.
Monterey or
They're not going to
PG?
eat you,
Yeah,
Pippa. They
what
eat
a
little
gem.
tiny,
Monterey's the
tiny
greatest.
rats. They don't even eat people.
What's not to love about Monterey?
Oh, yeah. This is our favorite place to be. We've only been here 3 to 4 times a year for the last 20 years.
Nice. Good for you. You know where to go. Me too. I live in Utah. I'm the marine biologist in the desert of Utah.
Yeah, what's a marine biologist doing living in Utah?
God, isn't that a story? Well, I always go back to Doc Ricketts.
Well, maybe the ocean will get there eventually.
Well, the lake's going dry, but you know, you go back to Doc Ricketts, and everybody hated his guts because he had no college degree. I have lots of college degrees, but they called him a poacher down here. The academics hate it. Now the entire coast is named after him.
Yeah.
He's considered the greatest marine biologist in the history of the country, maybe the world.
I've never seen a snail shell like this.
Let me see.
It's interesting shape.
Yeah, it is. He's alive.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I tell the
Hey,
kids,
I
don't
got
take
some
any
poop on my
shell
Yeah, that's
in
a
your
lot.
pocket that's alive.
Right.
Yo, what's that smell? I can't sleep.
Ah.
Do they stink?
All right, Pip, we got to go back the way we came out.
Yeah.
Maybe I could get over there, but not me with you.
Yeah.
I don't want to step on any of these creatures. Well,
Well,
have a good day.
Yeah, working the whole coast. It's right here at Lover's Point is the healthiest.
Yeah, it looks okay.
Yeah.
We
It's by, which is odd. Here he is. Hurry up. Come on.
Now the rock,
I gotta say.
areas, are, like the type of areas around the residential part of Carmel, is probably pretty untouched, right?
No, they're bad. We're going over there today, this morning. See those big old slugs?
Mm-hmm.
God, ain't they something? Look at that big old slug. Is that a sea anemone? Look over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. There's a great big couple starfish over here. He got out in there and waded out in there, and he says there's a great big purple knobby out there, like you found last year. These are the grandsons.
Oh, okay.
They're in boot camp. All right, so look right here. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them right here. But come here. There's a giant starfish right here, and I mean a big old beast like you found last year. See him? He's brown. Looks like that guy you found. See him? See the purple urchins around it? Come on, let him in here on the rock. Come look. Baby calf.
Where?
Right down there. See the brown? See that big old brown? Looks like a rock?
I see that.
He's a beast.
I saw,
That's a
I
beast.
saw a tiny octopus.
So he said there's a big purple knobby on the wall. I'm not going to wade out there.
Where? On what wall?
He says on the seawall way out there. He waded out there.
How far out?
Quite a ways out there.
Like over to the front of it?
Yeah, he was way out there. So, it's funny, isn't it? How she was supposed to be low last night and she didn't go low. She tricks us, don't she? You know, Pacific means, what does Pacific mean?
Calm.
She ain't so calm, is she? She tricks you. Maybe she can trick she tricked the nuclear industry. They think they won.
I found I was trying to
Okay, Chu.
really get girls to cut dirt in it.
Look at all the purple urchins. Nice. Look at that. That's the first ones I found in 10 years. So,
Look at yesterday.
yeah, look at,
This is the only upper purple orchid we found.
that's it. He's the superstar. He's the superstar, right? All right, besides you, little
So
Kev.
how far out is the purple one?
He said I don't want you going out there.
No, I'm just asking.
It's just over there on that wall, pinned up in there. She's calm right now, but you know how it goes. I don't want you out in there. And I'm not waiting out there. All right. Let's go there and look at the big freaking... God, those are beasts, ain't they? I'm glad you got out here. I thought you guys were wore out from yesterday, right?
There's this one right here. Pretty good shot of that.
You don't look too good. These centimeters over here don't look too good. But the ones that look at this. Look at this beast. Look at that big old freaking dripping slug. All right. I had them wore out. They didn't want to get out of bed, and I saw this is low, and I said, come on. Well, nice meeting you. Keep up your week. All we can do is try, right? I got cancer 10 years ago and was given 2 months to live with leukemia.
Okay.
So I walked the entire coast of California. Everybody thought I'd die in 2015.
Right.
So I walked from Mexico to San Francisco on the beach. Try that one. Took me 4.5 months. So I tell everybody, I'm in the 1% study. I'm a 1%er. They're like, how did you survive and live? I says, ask her. I fight for the sea, the ecology. She fights for me. We.
And so do you no longer have it, or you still do?
Well, I'm in remission, but
Okay.
it's one of those diseases. It's AML de novo.
Have you heard of Dr. Sebi?
I've dealt with every freaking doctor known to man, but
No.
I'm alive. I've got a
Right.
really good doctor.
Right. Well, this is not like a normal doctor.
No, holistic. I've dealt with a lot of holistic doctors.